The UK's attempt to brand itself Global Britain has hit a snag in the form of a global pandemic. But according to CBS News contributor Simon Bates, Britain's ambition to reach across the planet was in trouble long before the coronavirus reached its shores. Here's this week's London Calling. And as you know, Simon's opinions are his own, not necessarily reflective of CBSN.
Welcome to Britain, or rather, welcome to global Britain, because that's what our leaders want us to become. A Britain reaching out to all four corners of the earth in trade and in influence. So how's it all going then, this crusade to propel us down the international fast lane? Well, obviously the arrival of the virus has slowed things down a bit. There's been a slump across the planet. Central London is empty, but hey, this is global Britain, and there's a whole world out there just waiting to do deals with us. Apart from the Chinese, that is. Our government has just decided to remove the Chinese electronics giant Huawei from updating our 5G network because of its alleged close links to the Chinese Communist Party. Other sensitive Chinese investment in Britain is now being urgently reviewed. The Chinese aren't happy, and they've warned that this will come at a cost. And as for Russia, well, there's a bit of a problem there too. Do you remember a couple of years ago the Russians sent these two secret agents to Britain to poison this Russian defector with polonium? He very nearly died, and our government was livid. So, to be honest, relations between Britain and Russia are still in the deep freeze. But, as someone once sang, that's what friends are for. We got huge backing for our stand against Russia from our European neighbours, France, Germany, Poland. An early diplomatic victory for global Britain, you might think, until we annoyed them all by negotiating our exit from their European Union. And we're still trying to work out a trade deal with them, which isn't easy. Never mind. When your back's against the wall, you know you can always rely on your best pal. For years, President Trump assured us that a prize for leaving the European Union would be a massive, comprehensive free trade agreement with the United States. So, how's that going then? It's taking longer than anticipated, would be the polite answer. Meantime, as talks with Japan look more hopeful, closer to home alarm bells are ringing and panic buttons are being pressed because, for the first time in ages, most opinion polls are showing a small majority for Scottish independence from the rest of Britain. Global Britain, that is. That's London Calling for today. This is Simon Bates for CBS News in Devon.